Yalimadat, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us this evening. My name is Alicia, and I'm the Ismaili Volunteer's Associate Director for Young and Youth.
And my name is Nawal. I am the Program Manager for Young and Youth.
You know, Nawal, this is a really special night for me. Ever since March, every Friday evening, my mom and I sit down on the couch with our chai and our naan katai, and we watch Friday Night Reflections. And I've never really told anyone this, but I've always wondered what it would be like to host one of those programs. Well, tonight we have an opportunity that's even better because I'm so excited that we're here to host this Young and Youth Seva Celebration, and even more excited that all of you were able to join us.
We know it's been a really tough time for everyone with the recent Jamaat Khana suspension, which is all the more reason to celebrate the unconventional seva that we've been doing and recognizing our young and youth. So Alicia, what do we mean by unconventional seva?
Well, typically our junior and youth volunteers have done seva in the context of Jamaat Khana. So we put on our uniform, and depending on how old we are, we put on our badge or our tie. And most importantly, we put on a smile and we serve our Jamaat with pride. Now, over the past several months, that obviously hasn't been possible, at least in a physical context. But that doesn't mean that our young and youth have in any way let go of that ethic of seva.
That's right. Over the past few months, we've seen our junior and youth volunteers doing seva in so many creative and heartwarming ways, at home with their families, over the phone with our seniors, and so much more.
And so we're really excited to be celebrating together this evening, and we have a really fun program lined up. We're gonna kick off here in just a couple minutes with messages from our IVC and our Jamaat Khana Youth Leadership teams, which will be followed by an interactive trivia game on the theme of service, of course. We then have some awesome messages to share from you guys, from our junior and youth volunteers, including a surprise performance towards the end. And then finally, we'll have an opportunity to reflect on the history of seva within the Ismaili Volunteers and where we're going next.
And with that, we'd like to invite Associate Director Fatima on behalf of the IVC leadership to kick off our program.
My dear IVC family, it is heartwarming to see so many young and youth volunteers amongst us today who have come together to celebrate the 2020 IVC Young and Youth graduation. I wish we could have all been together to celebrate this special day. On behalf of our cabinet, we would like to congratulate each and every one of you for an amazing year. As we can all agree, this year has been very different. We saw our Jamaat Khanas closed for an extended period, and that has left a big void in our hearts. Our young and youth volunteers had to make huge adjustments this past year, such as attending school online, unable to hang out with friends, no family vacations, and not being able to attend Jamaat Khanas to perform seva. As you are all aware, the notion of service to the Imam is a long-standing tradition in our history. During this global pandemic, you have all come forward to assist with various other services like making cards for our seniors, calling and reciting prayers with our seniors, mentoring younger children through the Outside Our Family program, and helping out with chores around the house. Thank you for your ongoing seva. Your contributions have made a difference in the lives of our Jamaati members. I would also like to offer our deepest appreciation to all the young and youth vice captains and team leads for your commitment and leadership in mentoring our future leaders. To all the parents for your continued support and encouragement. We don't have enough words to express our gratitude. Once again, we congratulate all the Young and Youth volunteers on your graduation. We will support one another, and together we will come out of these uncertain times stronger and with a bright future as one united IV family. Thank you.
Thank you, Fatima, for sharing those kind words on behalf of the IVC leadership team. We now have a few more messages from our youth leadership teams at each Jamaat Khana. Look out for some familiar faces from your home Jamaat Khana.
And Noel, I think these messages have been coming in over the last few weeks, right? So things might look a little bit different today, particularly with the recent suspension of Jamaat Khana ceremonies. But I'm sure that we can all feel the warmth and the appreciation that our youth leadership team is expressing. And we can all look forward to having the opportunity to be together again in the near future.
Ya Ali Madad Fraser Valley students, on behalf of Fraser Valley's youth leadership team, we would like to thank you for celebrating with us today.
We know that many of you will agree with us when we say that Seva is a privilege, as we have the opportunity to give our time and expertise to help others in the community.
We hope that you have found this happiness from your Seva over the past several months.
We know a lot of you are just itching to get back into Jamaat Khana and serve alongside us, so we are pleased to reveal that we will be starting to slowly reincorporate our youth back into Seva duties.
And don't think we forgot about our wonderful JVs. We encourage you to wear your uniform when you are allocated to attend Jamaat Khana and do your little acts of service at home and at school.
Take care, and please send pictures to let us know what you're doing.
Ya Ali Madad Burnaby Lake students. On behalf of the Burnaby Lake Youth Leadership Team, we would like to thank you for celebrating with us today. This year has been really something different.
As leaders, we were very sad when we were suddenly unable to give you your Friday and Saturday student majlises and other majlis duties that you are all so amazing at running.
We are so proud of all of you for staying strong during these difficult times, and inshallah we'll be seeing all of you in Khana very soon.
But through it all, you were all so wonderful, kind, patient, and forgiving. And for that, we would like to give you our sincere thanks.
On that note, we are so excited to let you know that we will be starting to slowly reincorporate our passionate youth back into Seva roles in Jamaat Khana.
And to our brilliant junior volunteers, please attempt to wear your uniform when you are allocated to attend Jamaat Khana.
We are all here for you. Please feel free to reach out to us anytime.
Yeah,
Richmond students.
On behalf of the Richmond Youth Leadership Team, we would like to thank you for celebrating with us today.
We sincerely hope that all of you are staying safe and happy. We miss seeing your smiles, sharing your laughter, and performing Seva together.
Jamaat Khana has officially been open for a couple of months now, and we are delighted to say that our youth volunteers are already involved in duties.
As the weeks progress, we are happy to express that we hope to bring more and more youth back into Seva roles.
To our incredible junior volunteers, we would love to see you wearing your uniform when you're allocated to attend Jamaat Khana, and continue to practice your little acts of service at home and at school.
Tomorrow is a bright future, so be kind, be safe, be confident, and be strong.
We are here for you, and we look forward to seeing you soon.
Ya Ali Madat Headquarters students. On behalf of the Headquarters Youth Leadership Team, we would like to thank you for celebrating with us today.
Volunteering or acts of service is about giving back to our communities.
By this, we are able to lift people up and take them along with us.
Today, we are celebrating how helping others and making a difference gives meaning to our lives and enriches our sense of purpose.
Our headquarters team is delighted to let you know
that we will be starting to slowly reincorporate our passionate youth back into Seva roles in Jamaat Khana.
And to our amazing volunteers, wear your uniform when allocated to, and do your little acts of service at home and at school.
Please reach out to any of us if you would like and enjoy the rest of the program.
Yalimada Tri-City students, on behalf of the Tri-City Youth Leadership team, we would like to thank you all for celebrating with us.
We would also like to thank everyone for their patience with us during these unforeseen times.
Tri-City has had quite an experience this last couple of years, and we are so proud to acknowledge all of you for being so patient, forgiving, dedicated, and passionate throughout it all.
Jamaat Khana is a wonderful place where we can learn and practice the spirit of volunteerism and is a platform for all of us to grow as individuals and give back whilst doing so.
The youth in our Jamaat, we know that many of you are excited to start doing duties in Jamaat Khana, and we are delighted to let you know that we will be starting to slowly incorporate our passionate youth back into our Seva roles.
To our amazing junior volunteers, although you may not be able to do Seva and Jamaat Khana at this time, you can still wear your uniform at home and when you go to school.
We are all here for you. Please stay safe, be happy, and do reach out to any of us if you would like.
Take care and enjoy the rest of the program.
Yeah, Alimada Darkhana students.
On behalf of the Darkhana Youth Leadership team, we would like to thank everyone for their patience during these crazy times.
What a year, Darkhana students. You rock.
Participation in this year's programming was amazing, and we were so happy to hear all the positive remarks from all of you.
To our youth volunteers, we are happy to let you know that we are currently working to bring you back into Seva roles within Jamaat Khana.
To our incredible junior volunteers, we would love to see you continue to practice your active service at home, at school, and with the Safai team in Jamaat Khana.
And finally, thank you to all the parents, friends, and family for being so supportive while your children are not only learning about volunteerism, but also putting it into practice.
Enjoy the rest of the program.
Wow, that was great. I definitely feel comforted knowing that our youth leadership teams are there for us. I know they must be so proud of all their students, and we're looking forward to acknowledging them during our annual graduation.
Definitely. Many of you know that we typically hold a junior volunteer graduation ceremony each November. That obviously wasn't possible this year, but we're definitely looking forward to celebrating with this year's graduates as well as next year's graduates, inshallah, in 2021. In the meantime, as our Jamaat Khanas reopen, we'll definitely be looking to engage all of our volunteers, including our newest graduates, our newest group of youth volunteers, in duties again soon.
Okay, I think we've been listening to messages for a while now. I don't know about you, Alicia, but I wouldn't mind playing a quick little game. So, everyone watching, let's get started.
Has come for all volunteers, so stand up and cheer. The time is here. It is the century of the volunteer. A time to stand tall, a time to be called, a time to have fun, a time to be as one. Yeah, the time is here. It is the century of the volunteer. everyone to know what makes the human spirit glow. The challenge is great, there's no need to wait, 'cause this year will make the world a better place. A time to believe, a time to achieve, a time to reach out, that's what it's about. Yeah, the time is here, it is the century of the volunteer. A time for everyone to know what makes the human spirit glow. The challenge is great, there's no need to wait, 'cause this year will make the world a better place. A new millennium, a new day has come for all volunteers, so stand up and cheer. Yeah, the time is here, it is the century of the volunteer. It is the century of the volunteer. It is the century of the volunteer. New millennium, a new day has come for all volunteers, so stand up and cheer. The time is here, it is the century of the volunteer. A time to stand tall, a time to be called, a time to have fun, a time to be as one. Yeah, the time is here, it is the century of the volunteer. A time for everyone to know what makes the human spirit glow. The challenge is great, there's no need to wait, 'cause this year will make the world a better place. A time to believe, a time to achieve, a time to reach out, that's what it's about. Yeah, the time is here, it is the century of the volunteer.
Wow, Noel, I learned a ton from those trivia questions. I love that I now have a better understanding of the history of the Ismaili Volunteers and where the symbols on our badge come from.
Agreed. And I know that no matter how my day has gone, a comment like that from an auntie in Jamaat Khana when I bring her an extra cookie always puts a smile on my face.
Well, next up is my favorite segment of the program. You may not realize, but our junior volunteers have been quite busy over the last few months, infusing Seva into so many parts of their lives during this COVID time. Let's hear what they have to say.
I make people happy by making colorful cards. In this COVID time, I help my mom and dad with the laundry and cooking food.
We have continued to perform Seva this year by participating in both junior volunteer mission programs.
Each week we have accomplished different missions and shared them. Some of the things we did were help around the house, brought groceries for the seniors, and made time to connect with family members.
Yali Madat, my name is Arman. This year I have done my Seva by joining the Safai team committee and also by sanitizing Jamaat Khana before, after, and during cutting. I have also done door duty. Thank you.
Continue to Seva by taking Varos whenever I get the chance when I go to Jamaat Khana. I also do virtual prayers with my friends every week, and I take Varos then too.
Ya Ali Madat. My name is Insia Darcy. During the pandemic, I have continued my Seva by painting rocks with the signature message by Dr. Bonnie Hamid. Be kind, be calm, and be safe. I collected donations from these rocks and reached my goal of $1,000. With the money, I have bought puzzles, games, and Christmas ornaments for the seniors who have been hit the hardest.
My name is Kalia Rajan, and I have continued to perform Seva this year in school, and I've been helping to babysit family, friends, kids.
Hi, my name is Rayhan, and I do Seva by helping my brother take out the garbage, do laundry, and donating money to senior communities.
We have continued to perform Seva by helping out the check-in team.
And whenever we go to Jamaat Khana, we say Ya Ali Madat to the Marines to put a smile on their faces.
Hello, my name is Keon Jivraj, and I'm a team lead at Headquarters Jamaat Khana. My Seva has been affected during COVID-19, but I found a few ways to help the Jamaat. First, my family and I did JK patrol over the summer. Next, my brother and I did a fundraiser to make masks for frontline workers. This is how I've contributed to do Seva during COVID-19. Thank you.
It's Ali Danani, and I have continued to perform Seva this year by helping sanitize in JK, just going to JK and being there and helping everyone.
Hi, my name is Sif, and I do Seva by taking out the garbage, putting groceries away with my grandma, doing chores around the house, and doing laundry.
During COVID, I made cards for the seniors. I built the substitutes for the Horiska at open fire.
That's how you did Seva?
And we did Seva by making Eid and Kushali cards for all the seniors. And when Nani and Nana are on senior calls, then we talk to them. That makes them very, very happy, and we miss everybody, and we hope everybody's staying safe from COVID.
Ya Ali Madat. My name is Rahel Qasim. Seva in this current environment means to show empathy and kindness for others. For example, I donated my iPad to VJH Hospital so that a young man with COVID could communicate with his mother. Please continue to show acts of kindness. Thank you.
In the current environment, Seva means to me to make sure everybody is united, making sure everybody feels comfortable, safe, and good. Thank you.
Yeah, the circumstances are a lot different because of COVID, but I have been doing my Seva inside Jamaat Khana and in the social hall, and I'm actually very happy that I get to do this volunteering for our Jamaat.
Seva has changed by not doing Sukri or door duty as much, but we could still do Seva during COVID-19 by calling seniors and seeing how they're doing and more.
Ya Ali Madat, my name is Safi, and to me, Seva means selflessly helping other people without expecting anything in return. When you are helping people, make sure you do it with good intentions and from your heart.
Seva means to me giving back to the community regardless of what religion or race. Everyone, be kind, be calm, and be safe.
Seva means helping all the people at all the time. Seva means helping others and doing good deeds.
Yali Madat.
My name is Micah Adadsia, and I am from Darkana Jamaat Khana. For this graduation, I chose to make you an acrostic poem. V. V stands for volunteering with pride. O. Outstanding and open-minded. L. Loves helping everyone. U. Unique and united with the Jamaat. N. Never stops helping. T. Treating others with respect. E. Ethical. E. Exemplary in service. R. Ready to serve the Jamaat. Thank you. Happy graduation.
Seva has changed by COVID-19 by not doing secret or niyaz in Thane, but I think we can still do Seva at home.
Seva reminds me of a tree because as a Jamaat, we hold each other up and support one another. Seva is about taking care of the elderly and making them feel happy. Seva is about recognizing the frontline workers who help us every day.
Yalimudat, my name is Caleb Adatia and I'm a young volunteer at Darkana. Happy graduation!
Wow, what a busy year. It's so much fun to see how we've all made the most of this challenging time and come away with some new skills, experiences, and connections.
Noelle, I just realized something. How old do you think some of our audience is? Maybe 10 years old? 12? There's actually an IVC initiative that goes all the way back to 1998. And some of our current junior and youth volunteers might not even remember.
You're totally right. Yeah, this is actually a great time to step back and view our Young and Youth Seva tradition in a slightly broader historical context. So here's Ismaili Fazil on behalf of the Ismaili Council for British Columbia to tell us more.
My brothers and sisters, Ya Ali Madad. This year marks 10 years since the Ismaili Young Volunteers of British Columbia created and buried a time capsule at headquarters Jamaat Khana. The tradition of the time capsule dates back to 1998, where we created and buried our very first time capsule at downtown Jamaat Khana. I know it's hard to believe, but at that time I was a young volunteer, and I remember burying a mechanical pencil and floppy disk because I thought that in 10 years those items would be obsolete. Now I know, of course, it's easy to find a mechanical pencil laying around at home, but it's incredible to think about how much has changed over the last 2 decades. This year, we were really excited and looking forward to reopening the time capsule in person. Now, of course, given the current circumstances, it's not possible to get together physically, but we're excited to take you on a trip down memory lane. Enjoy the journey.
The Young Volunteer Time Capsule first started in 1998, when there were about 200 young volunteers in BC between the ages of 8 and 12. In November 1998, a ceremony was held at downtown Jamaat Khana, where young volunteers from across BC put in items they had prepared, including photographs, letters, predictions, some of their valued possessions, and even one of our volunteer uniforms. The time capsule was then sealed and stored behind a wall at downtown Jamaat Khana. The theme of the 1998 time capsule was A Gift for the Future. Then, fast forward to 12 years later, November 2010, at a ceremony at headquarters Jamaat Khana, the young volunteers of 1998 gifted the time capsule to the new young volunteers. The new young volunteers decided to add their own memories to the same box. The theme for the new time capsule was, The Future is Now. This time capsule included memorabilia from the 2010 Winter Olympics in Vancouver. What an exciting time that was for us all. We hope that these memories we've shared are a reminder that throughout life's challenges, our tradition of service is a pillar of strength for our community. We are so excited and proud that the youngest members of the Jamaat, our young and youth volunteers, are continuing to carry on this wonderful tradition.
I actually remember this event in 2010. What an exciting day. I love hearing about the long-standing tradition of Seva among the youngest members of our BC Jamaat.
Absolutely. And, that actually brings us to the end of our program this evening. So just before we wrap up, I have a couple of requests for our junior and our youth volunteers. Guys, there's 3 things that I'm going to ask you to try and remember as we head into the end of the year, as we start to get close to the holidays. Here's 3 challenges that we're going to put out to you. So the first one is try to check in with someone over the next few weeks. That can be a friend from school or from Jamaat Khana, a family member, a senior in our Jamaat, or a fellow volunteer. But just check in with them and see how they're doing. And if we can all do that, then we'll be able to remember that we're here for each other and that we can get through this together. The second request that I have for you is to keep finding your small ways of doing seva at home. And that's going to look different for each of us. But you've all been so creative over the last few months, and we'd love to see this continue. So keep making us proud and find those small ways of doing seva every day.
And last but not least, take care of yourself. Stay safe and be happy always. And if you need anything, please do reach out to us. And inshallah, we look forward to seeing everyone very soon.